Hello and welcome back everybody. I just thought I'd update you with a few things I've done on the layout since last time. Been spending a little bit more time outside with the better weather, so I haven't really been doing too much to the layout since the last update, but just bringing you up to date with the changes that I've made. So if you remember last time, I constructed the factory area, and this was basically all empty in between the two bridges. So I will show a couple of photos at the end, just how I constructed these, but first of all I cut a piece of foam board to shape to fit between the two bridges, and then I covered that in the scale scenes tarmac paper and slotted that into place. At the end here I'll show another angle so you can see it more clearly, but I then constructed, using exactly the same methods, a slightly shorter version of the retaining wall. So there's now a retaining wall on the other side of the track to mirror the one that you can see here. I finished that off with another laser cut railings kit, a slightly different product to this one, but essentially the same sort of thing, just to finish off the wall. And then also here you can see where the ground, if you like, meets the higher level. I've obviously just done some foliage building up there with a couple of small trees just to create that sort of retaining buttress against the wall. Let's take a closer look at what I've done over on the road bridge on the left now. So over here on the left you can see I've finished off the road area. I've put in place more pavements here on the left and right, and I put another building on the wall here just to create a bit more depth, and I actually just added some scrap card to the top just to give the illusion, if you like, of a flat roof coming out there. And I put in place a drain pipe here at the end of the building, and that actually I think is quite effective, just on the end of the layout there. And then over here, building up the wall, you can see I put a nice bit of graffiti wall there on the inside. So I'm very pleased with how this area looks. Going over to the factory area, and you'll also notice that I have put in place some lampposts. Now these aren't wired up for actual lighting. I cut all the wires off and simply glued them into place, but I do think that looks quite nice too. If I just pan around and show you a closer area, you can see the foliage area that I've built up. So this is just a simple car park area, and I still need to do the same again on this side against the other wall there up to the other bridge. If I just now show you what I was talking about with the retaining wall, if I turn the camera around and show you a view from the other side, you'll see, can't get too further into it, but there's the retaining wall on the other side. There we go. So this area is now pretty much complete. I've now started moving on to build up the retaining wall against here. That's just spare foam board and scrunched that toilet paper, and obviously I need to build that, smooth that down into the wall coming down into the flat area. I've also built up the foliage here against this side of the wall, and I've just glued in place so far, excuse my fingers, I've just glued in place another road section from scale scenes, and I've cut out another scale scenes ground effect kit, cut that to place, cut that to shape, sorry. Haven't glued that in yet, but you can see how that's going to slot against there, and I'll then build up another industrial area down here using that as the base. So that's where I've got to for now. Definitely been making some progress, and I'm moving on now down the layout, and still quite a bit to do, but progress will probably slow down now given the time of the year that we're in summer. Thanks for watching this update, and I'll see you again next time. Cheers now.